Probably not. Chill. It's mainly just people I know. Hey JJ, thanks for the bits, man. And thanks for some Pola, Moody, and Lone. This guy again. What do you mean, man? This is the biggest fraudster in like our entire generation. Up there with Bernie Madoff. So yeah, everything he does is pretty much newsworthy because it's just such a fucking crazy ride. Thanks for the bits, Vasto and Magnum in the tier 1 reverse Josh. And the resub Camacho. And the tin gift subs Pargus. Thank you, Pargus. Did I see the CoffeeZilla tweet about his bail? No, actually. Let me see. What do you say about it? Let's see. I don't see a tweet about his bail. He just said game over for the biggest fraudster of our generation, which is almost exactly what I just said. Because I mean that's the truth. He legitimately is. Thanks, resub Sasquatch and Grim. And the resub Carlos. They'll probably do nothing to Logan Paul. Yeah, probably not. But they are doing something to Sam Bankman-Fried. Thanks to 2 gift subs, white t-shirt. He said how they paid it and that 2 unrelated people paid what his parents didn't. Really? That wasn't in any of the articles I read. Not surprising, though. Thanks to resub Nilly Vanilli and Forgotten in Films. And the resub Big Amish Doink in Dawes. Who would want to Epstein him? I don't think anybody. Some people really believe he's going to get Epsteined. I don't think that's going to happen. I've maintained that this entire time. I just don't see that happening to SBF. Thanks for resub Connor and Spit. So bummed. I'm so bummed he's not going to jail. Well, he's just on bail right now. That doesn't mean that he's like not going to jail. Bail doesn't mean like you paid money now you don't go to jail for the rest of your life or anything. You still have to face the charges. Thanks to the bits way. Thanks to the bits ironic. Merry Christmas to you as well. The resub Zyho. How did he afford to do this? Well, clearly because he's a bit of a liar. He has a lot more than $100,000 stored away somewhere, and it looks like he has some financial angels looking out for him, so he was able to post his $250 million bond. That has to be the biggest bond of all time, I would have to imagine. At least the biggest bond that was successfully paid. Thanks to the bits IP. Hope you're doing well. Third highest. Other two are a billion. Other two are 2 billion and 1 billion. Were they paid? Who the fuck paid 2 billion and 1 billion in bonds to get bailed out? Who the fuck were the other two? Robert Durst paid 3 billion. What? Oh my god. Did he pay it though? It doesn't say if he actually paid it. Yeah, no, he didn't pay that. He didn't pay that. So they initially set it at 3 billion, but they ended up lowering it, which it looks like is what he paid. You only pay 10% of bonds? Is that right? I know you don't have to pay the full amount, but is it 10%? Let's see. Yep. Well, 10% according to Florida law. I mean, yeah. Still. Thanks to the resub. In prison, Viper, Rebellious, the bit Smoky, Retro. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of really goofy internet drama. I don't know which one would be the most entertaining. We've been blessed with so much goofiness this year. I'd have to really sit down and think of which was the most entertaining. Thanks, resub, Zach. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you, Banjo. Yeah, we're gonna do Dark and Darker later. Thanks, resub, Cookie. Thanks to Tier 1 Azel. Why does the court painting make him look better than he actually does? I don't even know why they do this shit. This is such an like obsolete profession, doing court abstract pieces. We could just take a picture. Like there's no reason to make it that private where you can't show like a picture. Thanks to the resub funk. Because it's distracting. I just don't see how. Like it doesn't need to be live streamed. Doesn't need to be like flash photography. But instead of this, like this doesn't even look like a badge. This actually just looks like some kind of satanic pentagon back here. Like instead of just having one of these be representative of what's going on, you could just take a picture. Or even just use like the security camera footage. Easy tier 1 shitem. Using cameras is not allowed. Again, I understand that. I'm just saying there's really no reason for it. If you're still going to like paint the picture of it, Surely someone painting this is more distracting than someone taking a quick picture with the flash off, or again, just taking a still from the security camera footage, because every courtroom has to have security cameras. At least I'm pretty sure all of them do. Yeah, but this is cooler. I mean, it's definitely sillier. I don't know about cooler, but it is sillier. Look at the Bitsmac. And the 2 gift subs, Kaylee. Hello, sweet. Thanks for a long time of watching, IP. Thanks to resub Undead. Where's the cat? Downstairs. Oh! Damn, thanks for the fat raid. Thank you for that. Welcome. Thanks for the AI raid. Yeah, we're gonna do Dark and Darker tonight. I just want to catch up on what's happened today here, because I think this is pretty wild. Thanks for resub our monster and cheese. That was sweet. Thanks to Prime Pro. You gonna watch Summoning Salt on your own? Haven't decided yet if it'll be on stream or on my own. Thanks to resub Tasty in the Prime. Rye guy. Yeah, the Florida weather's pretty nice right now. How did he pay the $250 million bail? Again, because he's lying about how much money he still had to his name, clearly. But he looks like such a fucking psychopath now. Thanks, Resub Slayer. You see the police chase earlier today where the guy got away? Was there a new one, or are you just talking about the other one from like last week? I think Dark and Darker is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Thanks to resub Mika. Didn't the parents post the bail? So, kind of conflicting reports on that. Apparently not. But I guess someone else must have. I don't think it was just Sam that did it himself. Thanks for the bits, Dainty. Apparently a CoffeeZilla tweet said that it was 2 people that weren't his parents that helped. Thanks for the bits, way. He probably got money stored in offshore banks. Well, he's definitely got some money stored somewhere. Lots of it. My prediction is he's out on bail, and this guy is the definition of a flight risk. Like, I really think he is 100% going to just vanish. Not because he's going to get Epsteined, I still don't think that's happening, but I think he is going to just flee 100%. I think this will be the last time we ever see him. He got his passports forfeited. Bro, you really think Sam Bankman-Fried doesn't still have like some secret spy shit that he cooked up like way before this, after everything started crumbling down? He had so much money, he's probably bought like 50 fake identities just in case. Thanks to Prime. Dad listen tier 1 Lucid. That's my prediction. I could very well be wrong. I mean, he is a giant fucking idiot, to be fair. He kept doing Twitter Q&As where he'd, like, admit to fraud. So maybe he won't run. Maybe he didn't get fake identities, passports, and shit. I'm just imagining, since he's already done it once, like, when everything started to boil over, he just fled right back to the Bahamas. So I really think he will try and vanish, maybe unsuccessfully. It's like that guy who stabbed someone and then did the Reddit AMA. Oh yeah, I actually remember that. What happened to that guy? You're talking about the store owner where the thief jumped over the counter and the guy started stabbing him in the neck and shit, right? And then he immediately went on Reddit to talk about it. Thanks for the resub, Kimmy. The bit's formidable. It's possible formidable. You guys don't know that story? That was like 2 months ago. A shop owner released, well, I don't know if he was the one that released it, but surveillance camera footage from a shop showed a thief jumping over the guy's counter, and the shop owner gets out a knife, and then he grabs the thief and starts stabbing him in the back and stabbing him in the neck like 1,000 fucking times, and the thief even says, like, I'm dead. And then the shop owner immediately went to Reddit, like while the body was still cold, immediately went to Reddit to brag about it. I'm pretty sure the guy he stabbed survived too. Or, yeah, while the body was still hot. My bad. Yeah, I got the expression wrong. Hey, glad you like it. Well, thanks, IP. Thanks, Resub Scour. Didn't he try to brag about his skills as well? Oh, it was cringe on main. Yeah, that shit was turbo cringe. 100%, yeah. Thanks a bit, Dowland. Yeah, it's psychopathic, but don't try to rob people. Well, yeah, man, there's levels to it. Defend your shit, defend your, like, your blood, sweat, and tears business. But then why go on Reddit and start bragging about you being some kind of super assassin with incredible killing skills? Like, that's, like, you're also a fucking idiot. Like, do what you gotta do to protect your shit. Like, that's fine, I'm not gonna disagree with you there. But, like, to go on Reddit and then brag about it? You fucking weirdo. Thanks for the gift sub, Senpai. No, I haven't checked in Darman in a long time. And yeah, music video shoot was all good. Should be up by the end of the month, I think. Hopefully, we'll see. He didn't immediately do it, called the police first. It was the same day. Okay, it wasn't like he was standing over the body and going on Reddit while doing the AMA. The police did come, and then I'm pretty sure after he left the station is when he did the AMA. It was the same day. I'm pretty sure it was the same day. Thanks the five gift subs, Pargus. Appreciate it, man. And the resub. Poo Poo and Rags. Why is Logan Paul and people of that status able to get away with huge scams, seemingly no repercussions? Well, because it was a crypto scam, and right now those have been notoriously slept on by authorities. So that's why he's been able to escape with that kind of shit. Same thing with like some Nelk scams. It's just one of those things where the authorities don't take those scams seriously, so they don't even get like a slap on the wrist. Hey Slasher, thanks for the 5 gift subs, man. And thanks for the resub, Easy Rain. Do you know when the merch is going to be restocked? It was supposed to be restocked like this week, but shipping during the holidays has been kind of tough, so getting the inventory in is a little delayed, so hopefully pretty soon though. The Moist Esports stuff and everything is still up. It's just the hoodie and the bathrobe aren't restocked at the moment. Who do I think is underrated at the moment? Like a streamer that's underrated? Thanks, Resub Yurtle. Give me a minute to think about it. Thanks, Resub Tinkujo. I watched Joe Rogan talk about Matt Watson and Dad fight. Oh yeah, I heard that he got pranked into watching the creator clash. Thanks, Resub Wilbur. The Resub Madness. And the Resub Pony. It was a new car chase today that the guy got away. Was it ABC again? Where was it? Was it SoCal? There's a Prime Peaches. Have not heard Parkway Drive's new album yet. He almost cried while watching it, thinking it was a dad beating his son. Talking about Joe Rogan watching the creator clash fight between Dad and Matt Watson. Are you serious? What? Joe Rogan goes viral for believing Matt Watson versus Dad was a bout between real father and son. Did he really almost cry? God damn, he's got those goofy nipples and all that gear he's on's really getting to his emotions at the moment. What the fuck? In the recent episode of the Joe Rogan's podcast, Rogan relayed a terrible tale about a father versus son boxing match he'd watched recently. He described the fight as a sad affair, as the father was apparently beating the shit out of his own child and even celebrating after knocking him down. What the fuck? He didn't even do like 3 seconds worth of digging. You didn't even have to dig. I was on commentary for this fucking thing, and I'm pretty sure I was talking about like Dad, like Nathan, not being Matt Watson's dad or anything like that. What the? Did he watch it with the sound off? I saw a video today of a boxing match between a father and son he began. It made me so sad because there's this young kid, he looks like he's probably 17 or 18, and the father's 42, and the father beats the shit out of him. I mean, like, dings him in the head and keeps punching him. That's your son, and we're watching you beat your son up? Because I get your son probably got cocky with you, and he celebrates after he knocks his son out. It makes me so sad. Jesus Christ. how... Like, you don't even have to do any amount of research. If you just listened to the commentary, you would know this is not a father-son boxing match. I actually don't know how the fuck he even got this confused in his brain. Watch the clip. The clip's not in here, though. Oh, here it is.
I saw a video today of a boxing match between a father and a son. It made me so sad. Made me so sad.
I like his spacesuit, too.
Because there's this young kid. He looks like he's probably like 17 or 18. And the father's 42. And the father beats the shit out of him.
He did. I mean, he did beat the shit out of him.
In the head and keeps punching him. I'm like, that's your son. That's your son. And we're watching you beat your son up. Because I get your son probably got cocky with you. And he celebrates after he knocks his son out. It made me so sad. Because first of all, I'm like, that kid has brain damage now. 100%. Maybe it's just a little. Maybe he'll be fine. Maybe he'll get over it. But maybe you fucked him up. That can happen too. He might be depressed from now on after that. It might fuck up his pituitary gland. It happens to people. And you just did that to your son. You're supposed to, like, touch him up. You're supposed to not even hurt him. Like, slam him in the body a little bit. Like, you think he can fight? Okay, dude. Okay, let's have a little boxing match. You don't tee off on your son's face on television. It's crazy.
How old was the kid?
Kid looks young. To me, he looks like, he could be 20. He could be 19. He looks young. He's real skinny. And the father's kind of jacked. Not too jacked, but, he's fit. And he could fucking punch.
Yeah.
He knows how to box.
That is
and the son
jacked.
doesn't look like he has any idea what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the thing was. Like, someone sent it to me, and they were, like, cheering that this old guy knocked his son out. I was like, you guys are crazy. That you failed. You failed as a man. Yeah, this is it.
That's not exactly what was happening.
It's not? What is it?
They're not father-son.
Oh, why does it lie?
Because
father knocks out son in
but
celebrity boxing match.
Gotta get somebody to click on this.
Oh.
This was like a YouTuber thing. This guy's a YouTuber, and he's a YouTuber.
I'm such a sucker.
But it's not even being a sucker. You watched it with the sound off. Like, if you just listened to the commentary, you would hear it's not a father-son boxing match. Like, it's not even being a sucker. It is being, like, purposefully dumb somehow. Like, you would legitimately have to watch that muted and only look at the name Dad and then the name Matt Watson and extrapolate, like, oh, that must be Matt Watson's dad, which is why they're calling him Dad. Like, you would legitimately have to go through so many hoops in order to think this was a father-son boxing match. Exit Tier 1. Junie in the resub. Dupless, Wasandri, Tickle, Weedball, Nex, Hydrate, and Tier 1 Bofa. Oh, I know all about Burger Planet. I'm very knowledgeable there. I still think one of the best Twitch clips ever is Burger Andy. He was trying to get on. Was it Ice? I think it was Ice Poseidon's RV, right? I can't remember whose RV it was now. It might have been a bus, but regardless, it was either an RV or a bus because he was trying to get on the bus. He's like, "Bro, but I just did like this fucked up thing," and the guy's like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter." So then the door slowly shuts. It's one of the hydraulic doors. Oh yeah, I ate the worm, and then like they still say no. And they close the door on him, and it's one of those slow hydraulic doors, so it closes, and then you just see Burger Andy's reflection in the doors looking on, and then the bus drives away. It's like a scene out of a movie. Oh my god, it was nuts. That is still like an all-time classic. Thanks to the resub, Samoth, Winter, and the bit Smokey. Oh, hopefully soon, Smokey. That spacesuit's going hard. Might as well watch it. I don't think I can because if it was Ice Poseidon's bus, so I don't think I can. Not on Twitch. I don't take a chance with that because they're always so spotty with that kind of shit. X always watches it. Does he? I feel like X is on a different rule set though. Let me see if Ice is even in the clip. Maybe he's not. Because I don't remember where this starts.
I could get on if I had a worm.
Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, he's not in the clip. This should be alright. Yeah, this one's one of... How the fuck did an F get copy and pasted? This... I copy and pasted a link. How the fuck did I get an F?
What? You said I could get on if I had a worm.
Oh, okay.
You guys said I could get on if I had... And they earlier he said I could get on.
Dude.
Paul, is it cool if I come, man? Come on, you said I could come on earlier.
Same people as before, we don't have enough seats.
You said I could, and I just hit a worm and shit.
There's like 1,000 people
Dude,
getting
it's
in front of
sketchy out
him.
here. I don't have to walk back through there.
I mean, why'd you come here?
I came here to see you guys. You said I could come with you.
Oh man. Like if
This is like hanging out with frat dudes. Whatever.
I didn't remember him walking
Cool.
away. I thought I remembered the
See,
bus
these are the
pulling
frat
away.
guys of the internet, guys. The Jake Pauls of live streaming.
Now it pulls away. Yeah, that's a fucking classic though. That guy was a piece of shit. He did a lot of really awful things that I recall. So, if that was like a good guy, I'd feel bad. That'd be a sad moment. But that guy was a real asshole. Thanks to resub Sharo in the Prime Fresh. And the resub Zero Stash in the Prime Alana. What stuff did he do? Oh, it was a lot. He has a whole lore built up around him. If I remember correctly, I think he left his wife and his kids in order to pursue like a career on Ice Poseidon's bus or some shit, or RV. That was him, right? I'm pretty sure that was Burger Andy. He literally just left behind his entire family for the sake of pursuing clout. That was him, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Where's the old threads on it? Oh, here. Yeah, there's like a whole lore dump. I also remember he was trying to, like, convince well, actually, I'm not even gonna get into that one. That one's actually just really fucked up. He did a lot of bad stuff. Thanks, Resub Marcy. Thanks, a gift sub potato. Thanks, the resub chromosome. SPF back to league. Oh, the Bronze 3 Demon's back. That's right. He posted the 250 mil bail. Your bronze lobbies are about to get a lot harder. Thanks to Prime Dima in Twana. What am I going to show you? All my tattoos? Well, they're not like here, man. It's just these and then the chest and back one. Would I get a Moist Esports tattoo? Yeah, if we win a world championship, I'll get one. Like a Rocket League or ALGS, I'll get one. We did win the Brawlhalla 2v2 World Championship just recently, so that was fucking hype. So one more and I'll do it for sure. There's the resub tier list. When's the tattoo stream? It'll be, I think, early January, first or second week of January. I don't think it's a set date yet. But yeah, I'm tattooing Aaron. The top 3 donos from the charity stream are picking the tattoo that I'll be tattooing onto him. It's a real one. So that'll be fun. Nope, not a temp tattoo. Real one. I am doing the tattooing, yep. It's going to turn out wonderful because I'm very good at art. So he trusts me. It'll look great. Do I know how to tattoo? Nope. So we're going to a shop. The lead tattoo artist is going to give me a crash course and then I'm on my way. I'll try and do the piece justice. Something Aaron will be proud of for the rest of his life. Thanks, Arisa. Richie and camping. Thanks, Arisa. Toxic. When's the new music video releasing? Hopefully within like a week. Thanks to the Prime Games. True, thanks, Chocolate. Thanks for the bits. Thanks to the Prime Firm Handshake.